Focus on virtual learning, but what happens to bus drivers, cafeteria workers, and other CMS employees who don't have a role in that plan? New at 6, WCNC Charlotte's Tanya Mendes took that question straight to the superintendent.
If students aren't going back into school buildings like this one, that means there's a lot of staff members who may not be needed this fall. Superintendent Ernest Winston tells me today that he is concerned about how he's going to be able to keep them on the payroll.
Unemployment money is up in the air, and so is the job security for thousands of CMS employees.
But I am worried. I am concerned.
The cafeteria workers, bus drivers, and teaching assistants, the ones who aren't needed when school is virtual. How do you keep them on the payroll? It's a question that's plaguing CMS Superintendent Ernest Winston.
One of the things that keeps me up at night is the fact that if we are in a remote learning environment for a prolonged period of time, that is certainly a challenge that we will have to look at and overcome.
Winston says 2,100 employees could soon be in that boat, and it costs nearly $4 million every 2 weeks to pay them. We've talked to some of those workers who didn't want to be identified when their jobs could be on the line.
It's really hectic not knowing where we stand as drivers because we make the school system keep rolling.
Winston says CMS is looking at providing new work assignments, getting the non-exempt employees new training and professional development. But what they need most, more money to keep as much of the school staff on the books as long as possible.
We will continue to advocate on their behalf for additional resources that would allow us to continue to compensate them and provide alternative work.
We also talked about the teachers who flat out just don't feel safe coming back. For the ones who do have health conditions, there are provisions that the district has put in place. But for people who just don't feel comfortable, the superintendent says he's going to work with those teachers, but he cannot guarantee them a specific job or placement. Reporting in Steel Creek, I'm Tanya Mendes, WCNC Charlotte.